This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off and running from Raymond James. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice second there. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's get 3. 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. This is Holiday. Finally caught, and he lost the football. The Ravens pick it up.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Check smash. Drop low 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. It's Young to throw here on first. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Young. Has it in close. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
Textbook pitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then no.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Here's Young on first and 10. That's Knox. He's got it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Down. Cut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here, ready?
Hubbard. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Okay, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Reichard on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set up.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Ready, go.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
1 yard gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Come 19. Come 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. And they are on and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Gain of 5.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Tory Taylor on to punt.
Formation.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Tyler Luke.
Out is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Young throwing here. And his preference perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. You have to throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
21. Buccaneers, nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go, set.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught by Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
70 Lions. Check go.
Henderson here from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers with some work to do, trailing in this game. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
65. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Go.
Here goes Doc to the air. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Hook.
In the red zone now. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 4.
Young working from the gun. Headed out right. Finds a man right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play.
Ready?
First and 10 from the 41.
Claws ready. Ready.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a... player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Hut. Black.
To the air on 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. He completes it in traffic. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
10 yards on the
That
pickup.
timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
At the 30-yard
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready, ready.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Shotgun handed off to Henderson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good. 4 up.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check White. Hut.
Running this one left. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Hut. Hut.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Ready.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now, Young. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
27-yard line.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Tossing it to Henderson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right, just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19. Rig alert, rig alert. 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Air it out on 3rd. The right side, cut by Wilson. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
52.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's got room to roam. Along the right sideline, there's space. He could do it. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
7-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Count, go.
The pistol, Henderson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Henderson on his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 Lions.
Back from the pistol. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Punt.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Block. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Oops, knocks it through. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th.
Tyler Loop set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Down. Go. 50. Great.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
1st down, Ravens.
Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Up the sideline, past the 45. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's That's good for a Ravens first down.
And the Ravens.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
First and goal, Warren. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darts out of the shotgun. Brought in right side. Galloping inside the 40. And he will get this inside the 30.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On first and 10, here's Darts. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
What is it, Kate, they say about luck? Isn't luck the crossroads of preparation and opportunity? Well, that's exactly what the safety's done today. Put himself in the right spots and taken advantage. First, recovers the fumble, and now in front of an open lane to get his first sack of the game.
Officially 9 yards, but also officially 14 to go now on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Set. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Got it. Ready?
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Ready, ready. Take off.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Point is up and through by Luke. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Buccaneers 17.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to clutch this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Ravens approaching win number 7 on the year. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set, ready, punt.
From the pistol, it's Young. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss.
Retains possession.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. Black 4, Edo blue. Hunt, hunt. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Yellow. Ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down.